So we have a very special guest.
I'm Ya Fernandez. I am the founder and CEO of Eco-Uling.
But I heard you're also an actress.
Yes. Like whenever I would explain it to people, it's so weird. Like, what is social enterprise?
No way that dogs are here for us to be cruel with.
Very admirable advocacy, animal welfare.
How can you fight impunity in terms of...
Catch all territorial, kapag inalis niyo yan dyan, bibigyan ko lang kayo ng 3 linggo.
When I saw you, parang bakit yung mga Pilipinas? Saan galing si Miss Rina?
And it's not their fault. It's just how things are. You know, it's like with me, I'm mestiza, right? So a lot of people normally don't even want to talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
You get it kasi mataray or what, or sometimes I always make a joke sometimes when I'm going to a place where there's a security guard and you have to ask like, hi! And they're like, go, go, go. They don't want to talk kasi baka mag-English ako. Right? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel that a lot, right? But it's okay. It's just it's made me who I it's part of life, and it made me sensitive to people. See how far I can go, and then you meet some jokers who are really like so charismatic. So like when you came in, I said okay. I mean, we've interviewed a few people, and I meet a lot of people. So I'm sure so do you. I was like, no, we're gonna have a great podcast.
I thought it's like, oh my gosh, this girl, she's late.
No, not at all. So I have some rapid fire questions. You ready? I'll finish chewing.
No, I'm ready.
Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Black, right? Yeah, only way to go. Early bird or night owl?
It's hard. Early bird.
Why hard?
I think I'm innately a night owl, but I've been really trying. I'm really, really working on my rest, like my circadian rhythm, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Those kinds of the wellness side.
Me too. I'm trying to work on that.
Because
I don't sleep. Yeah. I'm both.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why I said early bird, because I'm really trying. I'm not a morning person. I really feel like you're a morning person when you wake up. It's like, good morning, world. No, I'm not like that. So I would wake up. I would wake up and then it's okay, you got this, it's okay. Because you are a good person. Like, yeah, I know. So yeah, so I'm working on it to be an early bird, and hopefully I will reap the harvest of
There are worms at night. Owls catch the rats at night.
Naturally night owl, but I'm trying to be an early bird for my health.
Yeah, of course. What's your go-to comfort food? Not cooked in uling.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Oh, recently cheese. Like I love my cheese and wine. And
Wine, yeah. Wine's always up there. What's your favorite local traveling spot in the Philippines, or are there several?
Well, I love to dive. I love the ocean. So Batangas, there are a lot of dive spots. I just recently got my advanced certification.
Yeah, so my daughter is also an advanced diver. Yeah, she even does the Rex. Yeah. She's a little older than you, but yeah. You know where's very nice with talking about dives? You know, I used to go a lot to Zamboanga, and the military was planning to use some of their old derelict, talking about sustainability, you know, planes, tanks, whatever. Put them in the ocean so that the corals can attach to them and make it like a theme park for divers. I don't know if that ever came true.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So scary, but
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Is there a book, a podcast, or somebody who really changed a perspective that was so vital to who you are now?
Yes. I would say Put Your Dream to the Test by John Maxwell. I read that, if I'm not mistaken, before I entered high school. I'm the type of kid who I always have a dream and then it gets updated every year. Like I always journal since the beginning of time. And then that book became the way I think all the time is based from that book. And then I have come I came up with my own structures as well when I think. So obviously I'm a very structured person.
You're a scientist, actually. So you have to be.
Yeah. So yeah, that book. And then recently...
Can we put that in the comment section, huh? Let's put that in the comment section, the name of the book, huh?
Yeah, it's not that... I don't know if that's popular, but I don't always see it. So I'm just grateful for the person who recommended to me. So I had the blueprint of how do you really dream realistically. Yes, they say sky's the limit, but sometimes there are actually limits, you know. And you just have to be aware about them so that you'd be able to surpass or achieve them. Sometimes there are limits and you just have to know them. You don't have to say that, oh, they are limiting beliefs. No, you just have to know. So yeah, that book. And Shoe Dog by Phil Knight, the founder of Nike. I think it's very crucial right now since they also built their own factory. And then we also, example, he just quit his day job during the 5th year of building the company. And then people also would ask me, how are you leading the company if you are acting? And then in my head, it's okay, they don't know. In my head, the book, he validates me. Siya nga, professor siya, full-time, hanggang 5th year. So ako pa kaya na just every now and then, once in a while. So the rest is just noise. It taught me to really follow those people who have gone to where you want to be, that book. And yeah, it just validates a lot of my experience right now, even if a lot of those happened in the, if I'm not mistaken, 70s or 60s.
Yeah, I don't think that
After
those
the
kinds of lessons aren't time-bound. And I also believe that things happen to you when you're ready to take them, right? And then sometimes things happen to you when you think you're not ready to take them, but you actually are, right? And so it pushes you. That's actually the way I think, right? Who knows? Maybe this podcast will help you somehow. I don't know. I hope it does. It's helping me.
You are. I'm learning a lot, promise.
First thing you do when you need to de-stress? Journal?
Oh my gosh.
Dive.
I know, yes.
You
but-
need to immerse yourself in salt water. You can sniff it.
Well, what I know that I need to do, because sometimes we don't do what we need to do. I need to no screens. I know that I need to just breathe, scan, body scanning, do that. And then, because sometimes also I don't know if I'm stressed till I just see it manifesting in me physically.
Yeah.
I get hives, allergies,
Yeah.
breakouts. That's when I know that, okay, I'm stressed and then I'm just denying it. Hair
Yeah.
loss.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that I need to do body scanning, yoga, dive, get that negative ions. But I usually, I won't deny, doom scrolling, that term. So I've been a victim of that. So I'm trying to improve on that. So yeah, and then I eat my cheese.
Your cheese and your wine. Of course, I do the same thing. No cheese.
Oh.
Just wine. Gets to the head faster.
Well
On an
done.
empty stomach. Ay. Do you have any dream project outside of Eco-Uling?
Well, I think in acting, I feel like I accidentally fell in love with with it. Although I've always been a fan of theater, but I'm so blessed to have met good friends and very good support system in the industry. So because of them, I learned to love the craft. I'm part of Actor PH, a League of Filipino Actors. So I think one of my dream projects is to do films under certain directors like Lav Diaz, or let's say Direct Donat Hadaone. I always love to I love history, so I wish to do like period films or action. I love combat, fighting, and war, stuff like that. So who knows? Someday, when I'm called there. But
You remind me of so I work a lot with the Marines, and there's this story that I said one day I have to write about it or something. In Basilan, in these areas, especially Sulu and stuff, the durian fruit, it falls normally at night when it's very ripe, but normally night, like 1, 2 a.m. Then it falls, so it's completely right. It's hinog, yeah. And then, that's why they say don't go under a durian tree. Kasi imagine it's spiky pa, right? So, and they were telling me that one time, you can smell kasi the durian, right? So they were harvesting, and then about 100 meters, it's nighttime. The Abu Sayyaf are also harvesting. So they all look at each other, parang, it's just a quiet moment. And they picked up their stuff and they walked away. They got their food and they each walked away. They kind of respected that situation.
we're just here picking our fruits.
Yeah, you're picking up fruits to eat, right? Because it's, I don't know. In my time, when in my time, they used to bring one Skyflakes box and 2 or 3 cans of sardines, the small ones, and that's supposed to last you a week. To the point that when you poop, it's white because of the Skyflakes. That's how difficult it is, So when you're talking about war and all of that, I still remember that story. Yeah, there's so much you can, or even the story that, when it's really, really raining. In Mindanao, kasi when it rains, bigla na lang it stops.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's sun.
Because like in the rainforest.
Yeah.
So way back 2022, I joined the Reserve Army. And then I got to talk to my commanders. And then it's beautiful because they were all humanized in my head. I would admit, during that time, there was a lot of militarization in the country and a lot of killings in the IPs and the Lumans. So, but when I joined, yes, it's valid. We can never downplay those injustices. But at the same time, I was able to hear the heroism of those
and
who
the
fought.
other side.
Yeah,
There's
they
a
were
lot
human.
Yes, there's a lot of
and
that.
in a big organization, the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. So there might be a good soldier, but then he just happened to be under a, integrity skewed commander.
Yeah.
So,
or even the other side that does never play right sometimes. The other side sometimes doesn't play right, but the ones who get the human, Commission on Human Rights is the soldiers. There's also that side. So, yeah.
their stories are.
That's what I mean about connection. Put yourself in their shoes and understand. And that can go not only for the military, it can go for the people addicted to substance, to whatever, what brought them there, So there's a lack of that for easy solutions. So when you talk about, it's cheaper and it's easier to cut the wood and make the uling, there's no such thing as an easy solution for anything. You need to ask yourself, this is harder, but what is the price we pay? And it's not just accounting. in terms of numbers. There's a price everyone needs to pay, and you need to know when you make a decision that there's a holistic part of it, and it's not that it's invalid. You can't eat money. You can't breathe money.
Yeah. But at
It makes life easy, but
But at the same time, if it falls into the right hands, money can change systems.
money can definitely change the systems. I totally believe, but I don't know where those hands are at the moment. At the moment, because, people, I posted a video of what someone sent me. These people crying, their calabaos drowned. They were crying. If I send you the video, you won't be able to sleep.
Yeah.
And that's calabaos, that's their livelihood. How about the children? Diba? So in the right hands, that needs to be determined who those hands are, I feel. But a lot of it is because of calculation, and there's greed, but there's also they can't seem to limit their greed. And that's the problem. Yeah. But that's life. Sorry. I'm digressing.
No, you're not. It's just that, it's 2025, so we gotta change the story now, guys.
Yes, that's what we're also trying to do in Biyaya.
There's a good news, like in the global investment in the startup world, global investments have been gearing towards ESG or environment, social government type of startups, and impact investment has been a trend, but more of not as charity, but because they see the connection now. So yeah,
that's what we're trying so hard to work on.
Yeah. I think it's also because of those people who are in this industry, like in the social entrepreneurship industry. Some maybe not here in the Philippines, but abroad, I just hear that they take advantage of it. Like they get the funding through this branding. I think that's where it's coming from. The why they are not 100% all in, but these are all just noise. I really think, let's just all focus on what we do, and then
each one has their own kind of contribution. But it's actually, when you contribute to your community, you're actually contributing to your own soul. I believe the soul is like a bank account. The more you give away, the more you receive. That kind of thing. And I believe that giving away is how you build your soul. If you don't build your soul by what you're doing, whether it's accepting your mistakes and doing something better, building something for someone else, it's like you're depositing it in your bank account. You give yourself away, but you're depositing in your bank account, right? And so your soul continues to live. And if you don't do those deposits, voila, you won't have a soul in the next life if you believe in the next life or not, right? So, sorry, getting philosophical.
No, that's really true.
Who is one person alive or no longer with us that you would love to have a conversation with?
I'd say Miss Carmen Nakpil. She's one of the Filipino historians I really look up to. I read her book. Her books, and a lot of other historians always take her work as their reference. I would love to have a conversation with her because about her lens on how are we still colonized even if we aren't anymore.
For a long time.
So I feel like it would feel so free liberating actually to have a conversation with her, or I would feel empowered and more patriotic and maybe angry. But
Yeah, but anger, it can be used. That's good energy. It's like your uling.
yeah.
Oh, the long-lasting uling. O, di ba? It gets more done. O,
Yeah.
di ba?
That's so true. So yeah, wherever she is now in heaven. I'd love to have a conversation with her.
So, not a cat, not a dog, but a snake.
Yeah, that's my pet. Her name's Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. And she's a corn snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love her very much.
Oh, very sure. She has a terrarium.
Yes. And she's now 4 feet long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations. They're the easiest to take care of, by the
Yeah.
way. So easy to take care
And
of.
they have different personalities. So Cheesecake's personality, she's very docile, she's very shy, but she loves to she's very curious. Like when I walk her, I let her crawl in the table when I work. She always swirls around all the stuff there, and then, yeah. And then, example, I would be in a Zoom meeting, she would just follow my voice, so she would just be staring at me, like that.
How long have you had her?
I had her 2021.
Wow. Okay.
My best friend. No matter what other people say.
Yeah.
My best
Later, I'll show
friend.
you a photo of my daughter with her snake. Okay, so you mentioned Western books. Are there any local books that inspired you?
Yeah. Number one is The Philippines is Not a Small Country by Gideon Lasco.
Oh, okay.
After I read it, I keep rereading it. I always use it as a reference to any pitches that I make. It's true, the Philippines is really not a small country. How we were taught or what our subconscious is. It really affects so much, a lot of my work after reading that book and rereading it. I feel it. And every time I read it in a different stage of my life, it's all the impact is different. So I really hope they check it out.
I'm very excited for what you will be in 20 years. I doubt I'll be around, but I am so excited to see what you will become, because we're always becoming, and how many lives you will be a part of, knowingly or unknowingly. And sometimes the beauty is not knowing, right? Just mention one of my favorite movies is called Der Liebe das Anderen. It's a German movie, and it's about a you're inspiring me. That's all these stories are coming out. Pasensya na. Der Liebe das Anderen is a true story about Eastern Germany. And in Eastern Germany, there was an actress and her subversive live-in boyfriend who was a writer. Okay. And the intelligence bureau had surveillance on them 24/7. Right? And he had a special typewriter that they couldn't trace where, who had that typewriter as evidence. So he would hide it underneath the floor on a board, right? Now, then the story gets complicated because she's an actress, and one of the generals is in love with her, and so the generals is like blackmailing her. So she has to sleep with him, right? So the story goes, the guy doing the intelligence and the surveillance on them is falling in love with their story and feeling so bad because he knows what's going on. And in the end, I don't know what happens, big problems happen. The general orders the men to come in to look for that, so that he can get rid of the lover, right? And she runs in front of a car. She dies. And, but they can never find the typewriter. right? And because the surveillance guy knew where the typewriter was, but he had been converted just by by hearing how they would do every day. And then of course the film is probably adapted or whatever. And in the end of the film, the writer has already defected to the West. And the East Bloc has fallen. And and there's a part in the thing where, because the guy doing the surveillance is just on the apartment above, and so the guy was already wondering, who's this guy, right? Anyway, this surveillance guy, he gets caught by not giving the information. He gets jailed, and he goes out of jail, and tamang-tama, he's in front of a bookshop, and it's the story of the guy. He's written about his life story. And they meet each other, and they're like looking at each other, and he's like,
It's you.
it's you. And he didn't get caught because of that guy.
Oh.
Can you imagine? What a story, right?
Yeah. Actually, it sounds familiar.
So wait, why am I telling you this? What was I saying earlier? No, I think, whatever. I don't know why. So we never know why certain things happen. Some things we'll know. I was saying it because you never know about the lives you'll affect. Right? And that mystery of that is so beautiful. What's one word that you would describe as your purpose?
As my purpose? I would love to say empowerment.
A what?
I would love to say empowerment.
Empowerment, yeah.
But at the same time, like, you know that feeling? Like it feels too big.
No.
But every day, I wouldn't do anything if it won't, like any decision made, if it won't empower. The first question to ask, like everyone in the team knows this, if it's not going to empower, let's not do it. If it's just gonna make money, then let's not do it. If it's gonna make money and then it's gonna empower, then go. Like if the financial abundance would empower, then go. But if it's not, then sorry, we're not gonna do it. So I think that's the word that has always been in me. And yeah, and I think I remember circling back to your like the first thing that we talked about. Where did this come from? Like, growing up, I had no, like, extreme poverty experience. I experienced living, like, peso to peso. But it's okay, like, I'm chill. Like, I didn't mind being frugal. But I think when I was in high school, it was a public science high school. So I think that's when I first had a glimpse of reality. Someone's coming into school with a BMW. Someone's coming into school with no soles, like holes in the soles of their shoes. And then as student government or like student council, you have to make programs or projects for the student body, whereas there's equity, not just justice. So that's when I first encountered the difference between justice and equity, or like what's equal and what's fair, stuff like that. So yeah, I just remembered.
Well, thank you for remembering. Thank you for sharing your time with us. I think A has some questions.
I think we're good.
We're good. Yeah, it answered, no? Ang dami niyang nang-answered. Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you for sharing yourself. I always believe that vulnerability often is equated to sharing, because people sometimes don't want to share what's really deep inside of them. Of course, they want to share, oh, I did this, but what's really deep inside of them, it's that's what you did just a while back. And thank you for that. Thank you for that. And we're we're gonna push your Eco-Uling. And
Thank you.
maybe one day we have to have a conversation of what we can do with the dog and the cat poop in our sanctuary. And aside from biogas, because we have like 3,000 and we have 6 septic tanks just to deal with that.
That's so much
So
methane.
yeah, so one more thing to kind of throw into your pile. If you have anyone interested in doing something, because there's a lot of poops, we deal with a lot of poops.
For sure, methane can be a source of heat. So
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ingat, thank you. Okay, thank you guys for spending this time with us. Please, if you have anything for any questions, put them on the comment section. We will also have the books she mentioned in the comment section. And maybe you can tell us what your dreams are. And what are you doing to achieve them, if you can. Salamat, ingat, until next time.